Recording in progress. Okay, here we go. Really wanted to take the Nasdaq then. On the 15-second. Yeah, I think we're going to get that drop today. This could be a big drop today. This looks really, really heavy. Dow and the Russell are completely different. Okay, 2-minute close. Yeah, it really does look weak. Well, it's funny how they talk. I mean, the Dow and the S&P. I mean, this is why you got to treat each market individually. We can just come up for a second to 50% of that bar. Okay, so here's the real test here. Okay, well the 5 minute has closed really strong on the Nasdaq, so probably expect a little bit of a move up to maybe 25% of that bar, but it looks just so weak. S&P's come back. Yeah, it's actually at the moment it's KVRL. It's work time, so I'm not going to give an updated bio about myself when work's just starting. I'm going to concentrate on work at the moment. We should all be concentrating on the charts. I know we've got a lot of new people here, and my channel is very different. No giveaways, no competitions. It's not about chatting. It's about trading and watching the market. So this is the most important time of the day. We've got to watch the market right now. We've got to look for opportunities. We have to focus. You've got to focus during this time. It's very important. That Nasdaq's going to haunt me on that one. And yeah, look at that. Well, we're holding on the Nasdaq. Don't drift, Nasdaq. Come on. Well, my brain, that is, I don't know why I saw that as drift on the Nasdaq. I'm looking at it now, and it's like, saw the Dow on the 15-second, and that went up and closed back down. So. Damn it. That's what it's going to, the Nasdaq's just going to drift. We're coming down to this low on the cash, so may find some support right around, actually it's right around here now. So we should get a little bounce here, but we do have inflation tomorrow. Ding dong. should definitely be sound, Sherry. My Forex Factory now shows empty for this week. Does it really? Okay, let's have a look at that. Well, 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 you're exactly right. Ah. Well done, Adrian. I should have taken the. Look, as I said, I'm on drugs. I'm not have had a really bad cold. I've been drugged up all day. I don't know. I saw the Nasdaq and I thought it was not first bar pullback. I thought it was after drift. I don't know why. I can sort of see on the chart that I'm looking at. Yeah. So well done. What's hard is it's very counterintuitive when you've got the Dow going up and the Nasdaq going down. You think because it's the US market, they're all working in sync together. So yeah, I just yeah. Got to take those. I've got to take those, Austin. You're on hosts and panelists, Catherine. I don't think it was. I think it was a trade. Well, no inflation figures this week, so that makes things a little bit. Yeah, no, I've got to take that. You got to take that. No, the reason why is this. So slow. Now look at that slowing momentum. Slowing, turning over. Yeah, I know. Oh. Well done, Adrian. Go to bed. Have a good sleep. It's always nice to to do that. And I don't think so, Norbert. No, no. Purple was flat. Purple was flat. Blue was smooth and increasing. I can't really show you on here. Oh, actually, yeah, I can. So you can definitely see. Oh, look at that go now. Yeah, try doing it live. It's just getting off the mark. This has been a really interesting experience. Also being really sick this week. Doing it live, there's just a lot of obviously my standards are pretty high, and yeah. Just shows you how stupid this job is, though, really. So there was also a trade on the S&P too. That's looked a little bit better on the 30-second. Easy. On what trade, Tim? So firstly, Tim, you have to make sure that you restart your NinjaTrader before every session. So that's the first thing. Make sure you restart your, like before every session, you restart your PC, you restart your NinjaTrader. So that's the first thing, but I'm trying to see which one it would have ended up being a loss on. The only two trades I can see on the S&P are this one here, which would have gone into profit straight away. I'm going to assume that you took that one there. And if you did take that one there, it's not trend time bar. So let us know. Just have to blow my nose for a second. Okay, we're back. I haven't heard anything from you, Tim. Yep, I agree, Diamond. So was it this one, Tim? Is that the one you took? Like what time frame? God, it's really weird. Like my ear is actually blocked, so I can't hear out of this ear. God, it's weird. It puts your balance off. Okay, so that's a good trade. 1 minute entered, 30-second exit. Did you get greedy? It was a PPT but lagged. Okay. No. Tom, depending on your experience, I'd start with the Dow and the Russell. I mean, look at the Dow and the Russell today. Too easy. I mean, it's an easy trade on the Russell there. I mean, yeah. And then, like, once you get good, once you've got experience and you've got good win-loss ratio or sticking to the rule ratio and stuff like that, then the ultimate one is the Nasdaq. Oh, an update. Yeah, I don't do updates, Tim. But it'll most likely be that if you do an update, then you need to restart your PC. You've got to restart everything. $13 is nothing, Tim. But just go back over the process that you went through, because, I mean, as I said, that trade went into profit by 5.5 points. So I'm not sure whether you had a PPT in or whether you actually had it already in, or did you get in and then close at a PPT level? Did you have a bracket order? There's just obviously different things, but it's all a learning experience. And you've just got to make sure that you, like NinjaTrader can do, if you update things on the day, you definitely have to restart everything. It can be a bit fickle. Bella is on. Hello, Bella. Well, I think on the Nasdaq here, we should probably come down and find a little bit of support. It doesn't look ready to keep going down. I am, Bella. I'm, unfortunately, and I'm on these drugs, which is maybe a little bit groggy, so I missed an easy trade tonight on the Nasdaq. Missed this one. That's okay. These late entries get me into trouble. Yes, and this is the thing, Carolyn. Like, look, we'll stay on here, but the move is done. So there were 3 trades. There was this one here on the Russell. That's easy. That's a piece of piss. Like, there's, the Dow, I don't think so. Possibly the Dow on that one, but that didn't close bullish. Didn't close in opposite fifths. This one here, that's just retarded. That's easy. And this one here on the S&P. So yeah. Hope your hubby's okay, Bella, because I'll tell you what, it knocks you around. I'm deaf in one ear at the moment, so this ear I can't hear out of because it's inflamed. I'm so tempted just to take something just to get started, and then you're just going to feel 10 times worse if it's a piece of shit. We're going to go up from here. Should bounce a little bit from here. No, it certainly did. It met the rules. I, for some reason, didn't see it correctly. As I said, I'm on drugs at the moment, so my brain messed up. That was definitely a trade. Also the Russell as well. So. Okay, so Christians, what's really important is the Russell 5 minute was too late, way too late. You had a trade on the 1, you had a trade on the 2, like it's. I'm glad you stayed out because, well, actually, do the criteria for me, Christians. Thank you, Trade in June. Do you know what I have to say? I did YouTube I tried this 2 years ago, and I have to say, this year, the support and the positive comments have absolutely blown me away. I can't say thank you enough. Like, it's obviously this is a lot of pressure. This is what I'm doing at the moment, and I want to do it right. I want to be completely transparent, and I want to succeed at it, and I'm going to. But it's a very tough thing to do, like showing my full account details, doing it live. I'm trying to get started, and it's a lot of pressure, and I'm just so grateful to everyone that's watching and the positive comments. I haven't received one negative comment on here. It's just been so nice. So I just really thank you, because it is tough, especially when you've been sick. But it's so refreshing and nice to see people like that comment there, trade in June. Like, just don't take anything, follow your rules. It's just, in the past, what I would have done is I would have gone, oh God, I'm on YouTube, I've got to trade live. Like, oh my God, I want to achieve this goal by now. Like, and I know once I get going, I will make money really quickly. It's not a problem. You can see tonight, like, I mean, look at this. There's that on the Russell. That's easy. Down, no. I mean, so, like, I'll show you this. I don't normally show this on here, but I've got this little calculator that I use. Bella will love to see this. Excel. So I have this little spreadsheet that I use to sort of figure out what would have, what trades are and stuff like that. So so as I said, I'm trading 20 Apex accounts. And so if I'll bring this up. This is a little spreadsheet that I use to sort of work everything out. So if I took this trade on the Nasdaq today, which again, should have done if I was doing my job, but so the entry was at 25756. Okay, so short 25756, and you'd still be in it. Actually, no, you wouldn't. You'd broke there. 25597. Oops. 25597. Wow. So that is 636 ticks. So if you were trading with Apex and you're doing if I did 5 contracts, which is what I'll be doing once I get the account well into profit, 636. Let's do this properly. Why does that not look right? That doesn't look right. What have I done wrong? Oh, it's 5 contracts. So 5 contracts times 20 accounts is 100. That's $317,000 on that trade. Like, what an opportunity. And that's just a trade with the trend after a pullback. I'm from Australia, so I always put things in Australian dollars to sort of figure it out. But 317%, based on a trade that was with the trend after a pullback, broke through a low. It's not hard, it's pretty amazing. So that's 636. Now let's just say we did the same thing. 636. And I'll do the same thing now. So let's just say you did that with micros. So we'll do the same thing again. So these are with micros. And again, you're doing 20 accounts, so it's 100. Like, isn't that crazy? That would have been $31,000 for the first trade. Thanks, KVRL. As I said, just so many lovely comments. I just can't thank you all enough. Why Apex? Because a couple of reasons, but the main reason was they're the cheapest accounts and they're the only ones that allow you to do 20 accounts. So the most number of accounts. So from an ROI perspective, there's a couple of reasons actually. So there's firstly that. Also, they seem to be the most well known. So I know they've been around for a while, so they're stable. And and the ego in me, I know that the biggest payout that they've had ever is 2.2 million. And I want to beat that. Got to trade first, but that's the main reason, Si. I might use others in the future, I'm not sure at the moment, but I just want to concentrate on this. And I thought, look, this gives me the Apex with 20 accounts, gives me the best opportunity to turn 2.5 into $1 million. I'll do it live. I want everyone to see it, be totally transparent, and then see how we go from there. Yes, the trailing drawdown is an absolute pain in the ass. It is really sort of made me think, mentally over the past couple of weeks, because I don't want to blow the account. So, but I mean, if I was Apex, you'd do the same thing. It's a smart thing to do. Most people blow their accounts in the first 3 days. So, look, I just have to trade properly. If I'd done that, isn't that crazy? With micros, that would have been $31,000. Or on what would it have been with 5 contracts? Yeah, $1,500. So that would have been a great little start, $1,500. I don't really teach how to get... It was a really easy process to trade in June. That was really simple process to do it. I'm actually... I have taught a lot and I'm winding that back. I want to concentrate on live trading now. I would not call myself a prop firm expert at all. I've only been doing it for 2 months. Passed my evals a couple of weeks ago and now I'm doing this. So I'm kind of still learning. I'm by no means a prop firm expert at all. So, but I know how to trade. So I've just got to concentrate on that. And then I've used a live account. As I said, I've been trading for 31 years and I've used a live account for 31 years. So this is all new to me, but it's also really exciting as well. The possibility of, trading 100 contracts really, really easily on a SIM account, so there's no slippage, is a great opportunity, but you've got to know how to trade. And I mean, every prop firm has their pros and cons. There are some prop firms that don't have end of day draw. They don't have a trailing drawdown. I think they do it end of day. And there's some, other prop firms you can look at that have less rules. But the number one reason why I've used Apex is because you can do 20 accounts and they're cheap. So if you can trade, you can take advantage of that. Sorry for the coughing, guys. But I think also with prop firm accounts, I was really against them at the start of the year. And then I sort of was listening to my students, and I was listening to a couple of students that were just starting off with their trading, and they were over trading and losing $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, like breaking the rules and losing $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. And if you're trading with a prop account, you can't do that. You can only lose the amount that you used to purchase the account. So you might buy 5 accounts at $30, and you're only going to lose a small amount. So, are you aware you can have a trade copier called Trade Syncer? Then you can add multiple prop firms at one having. Yep, I actually use affordable indicators, and you can do the same thing. I can have multiple prop firms with that. What I've decided to do at the moment is just stick with Apex. I want to make this the least complicated possible. I've looked at other prop firms as well. I could get probably 40 or 50 different accounts. I could have. Yeah, I mean, most of them do 5, so 5 times another 4, there's another 20. But I just want to concentrate on this at the moment. I want to do this nice and clean, show people that you can do it. Maybe I'll change it in the future, not sure. Once I get to the $1 million, I've got to see if Apex pay me out first, which I'm sure they will if I stick to the rules, so... You can put a daily loss limit on NinjaTrader. You certainly can, but most people don't. You can put a daily loss limit on NinjaTrader. Yes, you can, but I can tell you that most people don't because that stops them from trading. Why would you do something that stops yourself from trading? I mean, that's obviously very logical, Christians. I mean, that's exactly right. But most people don't trade like that. So your daily loss limit is more than you have in your account. That makes sense. That works very well. Well, it seems like the daily loss limit will work then. Sorry, guys. Nice that I found you at the beginning of your journey. Yes, definitely with prop firms. Like, I've been trading for 31 years, so I do actually know how to trade. You guys haven't seen it yet. You will. We'll get there. I'm not going to take anything stupid. There's lots of opportunities, so. But no one cares how long it takes. Most people care about the result. So if it takes me 3 months or 6 months to make $1 million, it's still $1 million. that said, as I said, it's not going to. I just need to get going. And like I said, so much of trading is dependent on your psychology, and my psychology has been a little bit off this week because I've been sick. So not great timing. But I'll do a video about this on the weekend. Well, we're going sideways on the Nasdaq. Yep, I thought this might happen. I think this is a suck in right now to go short. Yeah, it's not going to take that. That's annoying. So it's just all drift on the S&P. I don't think I'm going to last much longer, guys. I think the trades were all on the open. take this. This should come back up from here, but it's broken through the low. There you go, quick PPT. Well, I did say that this was a suck in to go short. So I was right there. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm struggling. I've done as much as I can. I think we've done an hour and 15. All the trades were on the open, and I'm just sitting here. And I'm really starting to struggle, and I think that's like this job. This job really does require you to be really switched on. I don't want to do anything stupid. So I got drugs today. I got antibiotics. Hopefully I'll feel better overnight. And then we'll get going. But I just don't want to do anything silly. I have that feeling of I'm just going to take something, and I would rather not trade than take something stupid. So I'm going to finish up, guys. I just want to say again, thank you so much for all your support and positive comments. We'll just keep pushing. This is the reality. I'm being real. I'm definitely an under trader, not an over trader. But that's why I have such a good win-loss ratio, and I don't have a lot of losses. So it's just going to have to go through this process in sticking to the criteria, and it will happen. We'll just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. And it's not super entertaining at the moment, but you can see that, as I was saying, certainly know how to look at things, but you just really need to be in a really good frame of mind to be able to do this. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully some of you took the trades on the open. Actually, I saw some comments that you did, so well done. And we've still got the rest of the week. So I'm going to rest up, see if I can get better tomorrow. And then we give it a really red hot go on Thursday and Friday. We'll see what happens. There's been a couple of things this week. There's always opportunities. That's why I love this job. There's always opportunities. So let's do that. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.